Hey guys, so welcome back to AI, the Somnium Files, Nirvana Initiative. Let's carry on where we left off. It's the 13th of February. Joy for Anguish, Ryuki Chapter 3, R2. I'm supposing that means Route 2 because we've found our first divergence. In Komeji's Somnium, we opted to save Shoma rather than his dream of being
Komeji is still asleep.
A famous comedian. And now it looks like Shoma has been kidnapped, perhaps being used for blackmail since we discovered Komeji at the Horodori Institute with a gun, looking mighty suspicious with his block skull behind a biopod when we investigated the place.
It's taking longer than usual for him to wake up for some reason.
Though we need to probably rescue Shoma if we're gonna enlist Komeji's cooperation.
I thought we used the correct dosage, but perhaps his somnium has taken a toll on him.
I mean, I don't doubt it. The guy was hysterical when we arrested him, and things rapidly devolved towards the end of his somnium when he was pursuing Shoma and with his intent to save him.
Speaking of...
Tama, just randomly appearing in between my superiors.
What's going on? Shoma! Where did you go? Shoma!
Yeah, man, he was heartbroken.
That was an envelope from Horodori Institute.
Oh, right, of course.
Maybe Komeji saw Shoma holding it.
We found that in the Ferris wheel.
Shoma is related to Horodori Institute somehow?
I mean, we already knew this, right? Because Shoma claimed to have solved the Bats 490 puzzle, or the code that was encrypted in the video, only to confess that he hasn't actually done so. And the fact that he led us to the Horodori Institute, despite that not being the correct location, has me thinking, I don't know, that we were supposed to uncover something there?
Horodori Lab. The Horodori Institute of Genetics.
He lied about the hidden message in Bats 490 pointing to Horodori Institute.
The question is why? Why did he want us to investigate the place? I mean, he wasn't too far off. We met with Chikara, who happened to have seen the Bats 490 video. He's linked to Tokiko, who actually is responsible for the Bats 490 video. So, I mean, there is a thread.
Maybe this is related.
And not to mention, Shoma was in Tokiko's Somnium.
No point thinking about it. We'll have to ask Shoma directly.
The problem is whether he'll answer.
Yeah, or also whether his smartphone's turned on.
Why don't you have Komeji help?
Komeji?
I mean,
But
I'd
he
love
and
to.
Shoma are in the middle of a fight.
Hey, no better time to resolve family matters.
It might actually have the opposite effect.
But he's still Shoma's father.
Exactly.
Yeah, he should be able to get closer to Shoma's heart than any of us.
Oh, is that why our achievement was called Persona? We're gonna steal Shoma's heart? Are we the Phantom Thieves? Is Ryuki cosplaying as Joker right now?
I guess so.
Komeji should wake up in about an hour or so.
An hour? Oh god.
Then let's go see Shoma as soon as he does.
We don't have time to waste, guys. By the way, don't even think about slapping Komeji to wake him up. After a sync session, the brain is in a delicate state. It's better for him to wake up naturally. True, I don't want him springing out of the chair and strangling me against the wall. Alright, Komeji, we'll wait. I suppose I could have dinner or something. Enter residence. It's 9 o'clock, February 13th. Komeji woke up an hour later, and I explained the situation to him. About how we looked inside his head. I also told him about how I saw the envelope with Horodori Institute's secret document. Komeji told us he saw the contents of the envelope, but it was written in German, so he had no idea what it said, and despite the fact that we're 20 minutes into the future in this game, he couldn't figure out how to use Google Translate. It's not known whether Shoma can read German or not, but he surely has the know-how to use a translation app. Okay, there we go. And it was highly likely that Shoma knows what it said. I suppose Komeji's just a boomer, he doesn't know how the internet works. In any case, we had to talk to Shoma. It's pretty uncharacteristic for a game like this to have an exposition dump with a black screen. You'd think that, you know, with Komeji waking up an hour later, they could have had a small bit where we talk to him about what he discovered. And so I asked Komeji for his assistance. Though I suppose we are in the past. This is a flashback, technically. We're relaying information to Mizuki, so I suppose this is us talking in the interrogation room. I told him that if he helped us convince Shoma, we'll overlook his possession of a firearm, which is actually a pretty dastardly offense in Japan. We headed to the Enda household along with Komeji, but he's not here. He's been taken. Or he's under the kotatsu. Either way, our robot friend is hanging around.
Looks like Shoma isn't here.
Huh. That's weird. He was definitely here when I left the house.
Are you lying to me, Komeiji, or are you serious that he was here and now he's gone? Which means your worry in the Somnium was exactly that, worry that he'd be taken. Uh-oh, what's that, a ransom note? I have your son. If you want him back, you know what to do. Oh man, they didn't even do the magazine clippings where they cut off the letters and everything.
It can't be.
Komeiji, I suppose that's for you? We're talking about your son. What do you know what to do? Terror? How do you know that name?
What did you say?
Terror took Shoma.
What do you know?
Komeiji, what's going on?
Listen, Terror is the one who kidnapped Shoma. I'm sure of it.
How are you sure of it, though?
Ryuki, we need to get to Shoma.
Yeah, on the double.
Got it. So where is Shoma now?
I found the GPS location on his smartphone.
Oh, thank God. I wonder if, actually he knew to turn it on. He was like, oh shit, I'm being kidnapped. This guy always tries to track me with my smartphone. I'm gonna turn it on.
He's at Koto Ariake, the Harbor Warehouse District.
The Harbor Warehouse District again?
Komeiji.
Oh, Jesus.
Shoma! Shoma! What have I done?
It's okay, we're gonna get your son back.
Komeiji! I found out where Shoma is. I'm going to get him. You stay here.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen. Oh God. Don't pull the gun out on me. Wait, we shouldn't have given it back to you in the first place. It's the gold medal.
I'm going to. Please, take me with you.
It's too dangerous, you'll only get in my way.
No, it's too dangerous. You should leave it to the police.
Not to mention, your head kind of makes a nice target.
I don't care. I'm Shoma's father. I can't just sit here and do nothing.
I mean, he's not wrong. Like, are we supposed to just expect him to stay in the house? He's probably gonna go rogue, and that's gonna be even worse for us. Unfortunately, Ryuki, I think we need to take him with us so we can at least keep a close eye on him.
It's no use trying to stop me. I'll cling to your bumper with my teeth if I have to.
I don't doubt you. The guy really cares for his son.
Fine. We have no time to argue.
Yeah, let's just get out. Let's just get on the road.
Let's go.
All right. Are we taking our robot friend with us? No? Oh, that's a shame. A speeding limousine. Not every day you see that. Harbor Warehouse District. It's 9:25. Took us 25 minutes to get here. What the fuck? It's my VLR friends. With a van at the docks. Oh my God, this reminds me of 999. We got Zero Escape references all up in here. And there's Komeiji, so it's a tiny little guy.
Shoma is over there.
Man, another raid on the warehouse district with someone supposedly in a van.
Yes, but he's not inside the van.
He's not.
How do you know?
Just trust me, okay? I talked about how I got inside your head. I got inside the van the same way. Not really.
I just do.
I just need him to believe me.
Anyway, what's going on here?
What the heck is going on?
The protective suits they're wearing.
The Horodori Institute people, right?
They're definitely from Horodori Institute.
Yeah. What the? And what are they wielding?
Does this mean Terror is related to Horodori Institute somehow?
Grenade launchers or what? Pepper spray?
Most likely, yes.
There he is. Well, at least he's alive.
Shoma! Shoma!
Komeiji, don't you dare! No!
Komeiji!
God damn it!
Damn it!
What's your plan?
There! Stop!
Uh-oh.
Shoma! Give Shoma back!
Dude, you're gonna get killed! Jesus. How the hell did you get all the way up there anyway? Alright, my turn. I'm gonna drop kick your ass. Yeah. I knew it. Oh, man. That was a Dragon of Dojima move. Dojima no Ryuki.
Looks like they have no intention of talking it out.
No, now I've gotten myself
Ryuki.
surrounded. Guys, hey.
Take them out.
What are you doing at the docks this time of night?
Roger that.
Wait, I've actually got the upper hand here? You're kidding me. Of course we do.
Behind you!
Wow, these guys are... What the hell? Laser? Oh, Jesus. Okay. Thank God they've got Stormtrooper aim.
Help!
Oh, damn. R2. 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 Nice. Oh. Simultaneous press.
Here we go!
Here we go. Torpedo. Oh my God.
2, 1.
Yeah. The Ryuki swing.
Yeah!
Yeah, fuck you. Yeah. Just call me Antonio Cesaro. Just dust off our coat. No worries. Kameji. What the hell, man? I told you to let me handle it.
Ryuki, get Shoma!
Right.
Great. Oh God.
Damn.
Damn it. Cling to the bumper there, Kameji. Mizuki? What the hell are you doing here? I mean, I'm glad to see you, but holy shit. What is going on? Oh shit. Nice. Seriously, what is unfolding here? Did it even have a driver?
Shoma, Shoma, I'm so glad you're okay.
Rescue successful? Oh man,
By the
he's...
way, are you okay, Missy?
Don't tell me you're still mad at your dad.
Yeah, I'm totally fine. Hurt about as much as a hard potato chip stabbing my gums.
It's a very specific simile there, Mizuki.
I'll spare the details, but basically, Mizuki has superhuman physical capabilities.
That she does.
Her combat skills are far greater than yours, too.
Hey, I mean, I'm pretty badass in my own right, thank you very much.
Now that you mention it, Mr. Date said something like that before.
Mizuki. Well,
Oh yeah, go on, go on. I dare you to call her Uggo right now. Especially while she's got that pipe in her hand and there's a perfectly good body disposal site beside us. Go on.
thanks.
Oh, chickened out, have we?
Don't mention it. You help me with my homework and stuff all the time.
Oh, yeah, what a fair exchange. Helping with homework for saving your life.
Wait a second. Are you Shoma's classmate?
Yeah. Was this your first time seeing her?
Well, yeah.
Oh, look at Shoma, he's beaming.
More importantly, why are you here, Mizuki?
Yeah, what the hell? Who sent you? Or did you follow us?
Well, never mind. I don't think we have much time to talk.
Damn it. I just know you came here to show me up. Oh. Hey, fellas. What do you guys want?
Understood.
That voice, I don't recognize it.
I just received the order.
You guys don't look like the Nye's mercenaries in the previous game. Of course, they weren't even Nye's mercenaries. So, what are you guys, the Order of Percent mercenaries?
They're all expendable if necessary, including the hostage.
The hostage? Why did you kidnap Shoma? If you're gonna send Kameji to the Horadori Institute...
Kameji, please hide inside the van with Shoma.
I'm pretty sure that, well, they're not responsible for sending Kameji into the Horadori Institute. But did he go on of his own volition then? With a gun?
You too, Mizuki.
What? You want me to hide too? You're kidding, right?
I'm the hero in this piece, okay?
You're still in elementary school.
I'll be in middle school in the spring.
That's besides the point. You're still a young kid.
That's pretty much the same thing.
Just stay out of this, Ryuki. I'll take care of it myself.
What do you mean stay out of this? I'm a cop.
There's no way.
Then...
I mean, I'm a pretty damn good cop. I don't know why Ryuki's concerned about being demoted. We'll be the most badass beat cop in the district if we're doing parkour and shit trying to catch our foes.
At least don't get in my way.
You don't get in mine, okay?
Okay, let's go.
Alright. Thank you for giving us the time to talk, guys. We were just discussing our game plan. Yeah, get your son out of there. Alright. Now let's handle business.
Kill them.
Oh. There they go. Jeez, giving us ample time to handle. There's that stormtrooper aim again. Goodness.
Mizuki!
I'm surprised that guy's going for a hit. You should have just shot her. Whoa. Yeah. I love it. This tag team duo.
Displaying sights.
Thank you, Tama. Gotcha. What am I shooting him with? It's clearly not penetrating him. Rubber
Thanks,
bullets?
Tama.
Uh-oh.
Ryuki!
If only I had eyes on the back of my head. Okay. My first instinct when she says Ryuki is to not dodge or get out of the way. But, get down. Oh, whoa. Oh, shit. Intense boost. Yeah! Oh, God. The Mizuki missile. That pose. Like she just slashed him with a katana.
All right.
God damn. Oh, God. What are they doing? I'm surprised they're not shooting him.
This boy is my son.
But it gives Kameji this
He's
time
more important to me than my own life.
to shine and show himself off as a
Whatever
protector.
happens, I won't let you lay a finger on him.
Ah, damn it, my heart.
Komeiji!
Father of the Year. What the What is happening? I don't understand. This is getting more and more bizarre by the second. How did you get here? Did you just freaking fly down from space? I don't know what's happening anymore.
Dad.
Shoma.
Oh, I can't wait for an
Are you
explanation
okay?
of all this.
Forget about me. What about you, Dad?
There we go. Are you awake yet, Shoma? Are you finally understanding the sacrifice your father is making for you?
Oh, I'm fine.
Are you sure? You took a pummeling. Although, I guess we should be grateful it wasn't a lasering.
I've been training my body by taking really, really hot baths.
You can tell he's fine. He's making jokes. Shoma, not appreciating it right now.
So, why did you...
And where did you? How did you? When did you? Who did you?
I have my reasons.
Uh-huh. Hey, actually, I'm just noticing this now, but is your mask upside down? Your nose and lips are on your forehead. What's that all about?
Your reasons?
Huh.
Never mind that now. Look, it's not over yet.
Are you like Gen? And your head's deformed or something? Like your face is upside down? And that's why your mask is like that, or what? I mean, not to assume. I feel like I should use my X-ray mode or something. God, there's more of them?
How many of them are there?
Too many.
You, messy hair and blue hair.
Hey, give us a code name at least.
Take the old man and the boy to the limousine. I'll hold them off.
Okay.
Then I'm fighting too. I don't need a kid like you here. Go home and watch the Milky Moon anime or something. I'm not a kid.
Yeah, you are.
Then do as you wish. Like you have to protect yourself. Got it?
Oh, well, at least you managed to convince her. Alright. The war is on. The battle for the warehouse district. We've got two sides here. Oh god, she's equipped herself with one of their laser guns.
Okay, let's begin.
Charge!
Run!
Kill them! There we go. Alright, they're gonna buy us some time. Oh, she's just using it as a pipe. Interesting, characteristic. Shoma, don't you dare! I fucking knew it. Dude, come on, man!
Shoma!
You gotta get outside more. Wait, how did this guy get past our defenses? Oh god. Oh shit. Shoma, get down. Ah. Oh god. Damn it. Alright. Uh-oh. Have we been cornered? By more than one of them? Where's Mizuki and the masked woman?
Ryuki,
hello?
are you alright?
Do I look okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Oh, nice. You can see the bloody sprite there.
This hurts about as much as my junior high finals essay being posted on the internet.
I won't let Mizuki get away with being better than me at everything.
You must be on the verge of death, then.
Komeiji, we're all on the verge of death, can't you see? Are you blind? We've got guns pointed at us.
Anyway, this isn't looking good. Mizuki and the masked woman are fighting far away from here.
That's pretty bloody useless, isn't it? We need help here. They should have escorted us.
They won't be able to assist us.
Why do they charge that way? There's people here.
Then I'll...
No, you have no chance with your injury.
Really?
And if you don't make it, you'll put Shoma and Komeiji in danger.
That is true, but aren't we all in danger already?
Then what do I do?
Surrender.
Throw down your weapons. I'm giving it to the count of 3. Otherwise, you all die.
Who are you guys?
Fine.
I mean, I love the costumes.
1, 2,
Who's gonna show up now? Is someone gonna fly down from the moon?
3.
Or are we just gonna have to drop our gun? Doing it. What? This is a very long after 3. Oh my fucking god, it's Date! I should have known someone else would turn up. Knock him over like bowling pins. Wait, it is Date, right? Of course it is. That's his car. Hey, partner.
Mr. Date!
Or
Sorry
probably
to keep you
my
waiting.
boss.
I'll explain everything later. More
Yeah?
importantly,
I thought you were on vacation.
hold on. Don't get hasty.
I don't
have
think
some preparations to take care of.
I don't think they know what hasty means. These guys take all the time in the world to do whatever they want. Oh my god. Hang on, guys. I gotta increase my reaction time by 3.6 percent, was it? Or seconds?
I see, I see.
Porno mag! Engage! He's going Super Saiyan.
Let's go! Yeah!
Oh, what? Dude. He just tossed the porno mag. He would never do that. I see ya. I think he's dead. I legitimately think he's dead. I don't think he's gonna be able to swim in that heavy, bulky suit. Although I suppose he'll be able to breathe.
And that's that.
I knew he wouldn't have thrown it away. Oh, hey, girls. There wasn't even anyone over there. What? What are you doing? 14th of February. Valentine's Day. I found me. Ryuki, Chapter 4, R2. Date residence. It's 5 past midnight. Well, that was something. So much happened. I don't even know where to begin to recap that. Even the masked woman came here. Well, let's all just chill out. She's even got slippers.
Valentine's Day.
Thank you, Komeiji.
What?
Don't tell me that was for Shoma and Mizuki.
I mean, it's past midnight now, so the date changed.
Well, he's definitely a lot happier than he was 3 hours ago.
It's February 14th.
I suppose it's a happy day for you, old man.
Just who the hell are you?
You did get your boy back after all.
But, Ryuki,
I'm fine.
Don't worry about my injury.
It's fine. You guys were busy off somewhere else. Probably fighting like 2 guys while we were dealing with 10.
Mr. Date gave me first aid.
Yeah.
But you should get to the hospital right away.
Yes, the bleeding may have stopped, but your nerves were damaged.
And I'm still wondering, like, why Date reverted back to the Saito Sejima appearance. Like, I mean, I know it's probably better for the audience because we're used to that being how he looks, but it just feels weird. Like, oh yeah, I just got a mask and I put it on, and I modulated my voice.
If you leave it like that, the damage might be permanent.
Like, don't get me wrong, I'm appreciative that Greg Chun's back, but jeez, man. Like, what? Is there gonna be an explanation, or are they just, like, lampshading it? And there's like, yeah, he's just back.
Yeah, I know.
I'll be fine.
But first, I need to ask Shoma something.
I don't have time. I've got 3 days. Okay, 2 now, to solve this case.
And?
Her.
Her, too.
Yeah. Well, this is a good chance to get some answers, right? And catch up. This is where Mr. Date and Mizuki live. I did consider taking Shoma to the interrogation room. Wait, Date doesn't have an interrogation room? You mean taking him back to ABIS? But he would be even less likely to talk in a gloomy place like that. I also had to get first aid for my injured left shoulder. So, we had to go somewhere relatively close to the warehouse district. With Mr. Date and Mizuki's permission, I brought Shoma, Komeiji, and the masked woman to their home. Well, that must have been a fun car ride.
Ryuki, that's not a bra.
No shit, it's a light.
It's just a lighting fixture.
I know that.
Jeez, Date, I'm not as perverted as you, okay? It's a chair. Mr. Date is sitting on it. It's a bed. Mizuki is sitting on it. It's a glass coffee table.
Ryuki, don't look under that rug.
Oh? Did you, copy boss's tactic? I immediately looked under that rug. Cooking magazines were hidden underneath. Oh. Huh. You tricked me. Nice. It's a big speaker that we can x-ray for some reason.
Looks like there's something inside.
Oh. That's where they are. Okay.
Magazines. There are a lot of them.
Nice, nice. I suppose they were under your rug until you amassed too many of them and there was just a big lump.
Mr. Date, those magazines and the speaker.
I can just imagine that coffee table raised by the magazines underneath the rug.
Oh, those.
Yeah, those ones.
Those are academic journals I collect as a hobby.
You'd think that you'd have a better prepared excuse.
Why would you put them inside the speaker?
Because they're expensive limited editions.
Yeah, man, haven't you ever gone to college? Textbooks are freaking pricey, man.
What if a robber broke in and stole them, huh?
I mean, on the bright side, they're probably outdated, considering they release a new one every year.
That's Addo Rabbit.
It sure is.
How do you know?
Because he has an Addo Rooster.
Oh, well...
Because Mizuki is collecting the merch?
Ooh.
No! Duh.
Oh, Mizuki. She's smiling. Does she like him back? Oh, no. It's one of those crushes where they like each other, but they don't want to say it because they're embarrassed. Expensive-looking audio equipment. There's a corkboard on the wall. I gotta say, it's so nice to listen to this music again. I mean, I know we got a glimpse of it when we had that brief sync 6 years from now with Mizuki, but it's such a comforting, warm track, you know? Makes you feel at home, which is the idea, right? There's a small cabinet here.
Date, the hard drive was full again. I had to make space, so I deleted all your cuckoldry videos.
Cuckoldry videos?
First, I told you, those are husbandry videos. Second, why? Why did you do that?
Husbandry videos?
They probably weren't husbandry videos, were they?
Nope.
Nope.
It's a trash can, a desk.
Wow, Mr. Date, you can lift this?
No, that's for Mizuki.
That's Mizuki's.
Huh? Oh, right.
That's not that surprising. We did just see her in action.
Yeah. I have to wonder how she even got her supernatural abilities in the first place. I wonder if they're gonna bring in, like, Horodori Institute or something and say, actually, she was an experiment, a test tube baby. Arranged by Renju Okiura. There's a big window here.
Hey, don't I always tell you not to hang your clothes there? I don't want your old people smell getting on my stuff.
I told you, I can't help it.
These two are exactly the same, and I'm here for it.
So what if I like oatmeal?
Mr. Date, I don't think that's what she said.
It's a clothes rack. Mizuki's school bag.
She'll only be carrying that for another month or so.
True. There's a small window. The kitchen. There are cooking utensils and seasonings here.
You hungry or something?
No. There's probably only Cleone in that fridge anyway.
Sorry, but there's only a can of beer and some Cleone in there.
How did I know?
Why Cleone?
I keep them as pets.
Huh.
Mizuki, you get in that pot with tomatoes sometimes, don't you?
What?
I'm not a zucchini.
Oh my god. That sprite. It's the front door. It's a 3-seat sofa. Komeiji and Shoma are sitting on it. Alright, well, let's save the two important people for last. Let's catch up with Date. It's been a hot minute. It's Mr. Date. He seems to be deep in thought. I don't want to know what he's thinking, though. Actually, never mind. Thinking about someone?
Yeah. I was just thinking about Leon.
Leon? Of all people?
I was with him in Golden Yokocho right before I went to the warehouse district.
Huh.
That's right. You know him, too.
Yeah, you're drinking buddies. At Brahmin.
I met him when I was drinking at Brahmin. One thing led to another, and we started talking about each other's collection of literature.
How does this guy keep appearing?
He seemed pretty proud of his collection. As two kindred souls sharing the same hobby, we lost track of time discussing our love of reading.
Are you sure you do any reading, or do you just ogle the pictures?
We even promised to trade our most precious belongings.
Your academic journals.
We've been sworn brothers ever since.
Huh. He's your kyodai?
Oh, but that's not what we're talking about today. There was something I wanted to ask him about the HB case.
You asked him about it?
You've been investigating too, Mr. Date?
Yeah, I thought you were on vacation.
I'm on vacation, so I'm just doing it on my own time. I can't get this case out of my head.
What did you talk about with Leon?
A certain rumor regarding Horodori Institute.
I asked Mr. Date about their discussion. But it was all information I already had. I didn't learn anything new. You didn't ask him or talk to him about that hidden room he was looking for?
No matter how you slice it, there's no doubt that Horodori Institute is involved in the case somehow.
I mean, dude, we just fought off a bunch of masked guys with the literal logo of Horodori Institute imprinted on their arm. I think they're involved.
Yes, the Institute and Terror are closely related.
But Terror, on the other hand, like, what's Terror's goal here? I'm kind of concerned about the choice of victims, you know? I've been thinking about what Tokiko said about how she could resurrect herself if she wants to. You know, that's kind of bothering me. It feels like she staged her own death. Not staged as in, like, she's pretending to be dead. She just pretended to cut herself in half. But, I mean, like, she got herself, quote-unquote, killed, and then she's gonna resurrect herself, maybe 6 years later. It's interesting that all the victims so far are pretty, like, high-level people in their respective fields, right? We had Jin Furue, he's this famous CEO of multiple tech companies. We got Chikara, who is the head of the Horodori Institute, researching immortality and whatnot. We've got Tokiko. She, the head of NICE. So now I'm thinking, like, who could potentially be next, right? And there's only one person that comes to mind, and that's Mr. Chieda, the benefactor of Horodori Institute and a bunch of other companies. So I'm kind of concerned he's next on the hit list. So we should probably get our A's into G's.
The previous incident proves it.
But what's their connection?
And what's Gen's connection? Like, why was he in Tokiko's Somnium?
The QR video was based on BATS 490. And BATS 490 was created by NICE on Tokiko's orders. Tokiko knew the director of Horodori Institute, Chikara Horodori.
I mean, he was part of NICE, and he even watched the video.
In other words, NICE, Tokiko, Chikara, and Horodori Institute are all connected.
Yep.
And Terror is somewhere in there. Or maybe Terror is the one who's orchestrating it all.
I mean, by the end of all of this, we're supposed to have an identity of the HB killer, right? Because we're going to go into Ryuki's Somnium and we need to provide an answer. So I'm looking forward to that. I'd like to hear your thoughts, Mr. Date.
Me?
Yeah, you're an expert. You've solved the Cyclops serial killings.
No, there's not much I want to say.
What?
I don't want to confuse you by telling you something that I don't know for sure.
Yeah, but we're gonna like swap theories and stuff. Maybe something will click in my mind.
I'll let you know once I get a bit more info.
It's not like a game show where you have to be right. We could just swap ideas and stuff. About Aiba.
She still hasn't come home. Supposedly, she's on a top-secret mission from Boss.
What, just in her eyeball form? What was with your burst of power during that fight?
Oh, that.
Woken Date. What an image.
It awoke in me in 3rd grade. I was walking alone through a deep forest behind my elementary school.
Elementary school, oh my god.
It was my shortcut to get home. when suddenly, inside a depression behind some bushes, I noticed a lone magazine.
Yeah?
It was a porno mag someone threw away. The pages were all crusty and whatnot.
Okay, TMI.
I crouched down, and my heart was pounding in my ears as I turned the pages. Using a branch. Anyway, that's when it happened. I felt a stinging pain on my right ankle.
Oh?
I jumped up in surprise, and there, I saw a white snake.
Oh god, wait, this wasn't all some giant innuendo, was it?
I didn't know what kind. I was just a kid. But even then, I could tell that snake had deadly venom.
Okay, no, there was an actual snake there, okay.
About 3 seconds later, I was out like a light. They found me out there the next morning.
Huh.
I was on the verge of death for 3 days and 3 nights, but I managed to pull through.
Wow. Jeez, what a story. Did you make this up?
And that is how I acquired my pornomag powers.
You were bitten by a radioactive porno snake, huh?
You mean it was a side effect from the snake venom?
No, it was more of a mental thing. I had a near-death experience immediately after experiencing a pornomag for the first time.
Wow. I mean, at least you would have died happy.
As a result, Eros and Thanatos inside me, libido and destrudo, they merged together in total harmony. In other words, I've come to be acutely aware of death whenever I get aroused.
That's concerning.
To put it in even simpler terms, I'm pushed to the verge of death whenever I see a pornomag.
Uh-huh.
You know how humans can exert tremendous power in life or death situations?
Yes. So you're filled with adrenaline every time you, read a porno
It's
mag.
because the adrenaline triggers a fight or flight response.
You'll be able to lift a car.
The same thing happens when I see a porno mag. My brain's processing speed increases by 3.6 times in order to avoid death, dramatically improving my reflexes.
Dramatically is the word. Kameji's not buying it.
Sorry. I know that story was dark. As if I've touched upon a great evil.
Yeah, you uncovered a terrible power.
You're touched in the head.
You can touch upon my great evil.
Okay, Tama. The reason you like porno mags.
You nearly die when you see porno mags, don't you? So then why?
Excellent question. I'll answer with a question of my own.
Oh?
Why does a mountain climber seek the top of the tallest peaks? Why does a surfer want to ride the most monstrous of waves?
I see. For the adrenaline, for the rush.
Why do people climb up the highest buildings to do parkour or whatever? Why do they do such reckless things?
So reading porno mags is reckless now, huh?
For the thrill?
Yeah, it's how they know they're alive. They can experience firsthand the wonder of life itself.
Huh.
That is the reason I continue to climb the mountain known as pornography.
I see you've done a lot of research into your condition.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna change my last name.
Back to Okiura we go.
I think that would be a good idea.
Oh, Kameji, what are you suggesting, huh? Enda? You trying to ship your boy? The reason why you went to the warehouse district.
I contacted him before going to the warehouse district.
Oh, that was you.
It's always good to have allies backing you up, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
But Mr. Date is on vacation.
Yeah, you're not supposed to contact someone when they're on vacation.
If my precious subordinate is in trouble, I'll come flying to the rescue.
Oh, you didn't come flying. It was actually the moss woman who did.
Thank you. You've always been so good to me.
You came driving.
I've always wanted to repay you somehow, but I...
Don't worry about it. As long as I have breath in my lungs, I won't need your help. But when I die someday, I'll need you to do me a solid.
Careful.
When I die, I want you to wipe the hard drive on my computer.
Date, it doesn't work when you're whispering across the room.
How about I bust it open for you, right now?
And especially when Mizuki is, in between us.
No, please don't.
Oh god, okay. It's Mizuki. Thank you.
For what?
For coming to help.
If you didn't show up when you did, I don't think we could have saved Shoma.
I'll swallow my pride.
So...
Don't sweat it.
Yeah. Are you feeling guilty because you abandoned us?
That was nothing to me.
Ooh. Do you have a boyfriend?
Excuse me?
Ryuki, you better not be getting any funny ideas.
I'm asking for a friend, not for myself.
No, it's not about me. It's about Shoma.
Dude, what? No, don't do a guy like that. Ryuki, what are you doing? Are you insane?
I thought you and him are kind of a nice match.
No, stop this line of questioning. Stop, please. Oh, no. Oh, God.
If you don't have a boyfriend, why don't you and Shoma...
What? Are you stupid?
Ryuki, I can't believe you've done this. What are you doing?
I don't know what you're talking about. It's inexplicable, incomprehensible, impossible.
Unfathomable.
Even if I were to reincarnate 100 million times, the possibility of that happening.
Oh, goodness. Uh-oh, he's storming out of the room. Oh.
Here.
What?
It's chocolate. Delegate chocolate.
Chocolate. I like how the moss woman's tattered robes are in the background.
Because it's Valentine's Day and all.
Oh. Oh my god.
Thanks.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Oh, come on, she likes him.
Would you look at that? Shoma's a ladies' man.
I don't know about that. Mizuki kind of took charge here.
Makes sense, considering he's got my blood in him.
Definitely it was because Mizuki took charge. Shoma's just like, why? Why am I here? Just to suffer? The reason why you went to the warehouse district.
Well, Date...
That was a fun little distraction.
Yeah, I asked her to help.
Oh, okay.
I couldn't get there right away, so I sent Mizuki instead.
Nice. I would say irresponsible, but, well, we know what Mizuki's capable of.
I told her not to start the fight until I got there, but...
Not like I had a choice. Shoma was about to be taken away in that van.
True. Komeiji is watching Shoma with a relieved smile on his face. I'm happy for you.
This is all thanks to you, Mr. Ryuki.
Oh, it was a team effort, really.
And, of course, everyone else here.
Yeah.
Thank you all so much.
No worries, pal. How's your injury?
Like I told you, it's nothing to worry about. A little injury like this won't bother me now that Shoma's back.
Oh, well, that's good to hear.
Though, there is something I lost in all this. I seem to have dropped something at the warehouse district.
Oh no, your middle, was it?
It was something very precious to me. Well, anyway, don't worry about it. You gain some, you lose some. That's just how it is.
I suppose he would have traded that for Shoma's life any day of the week. About the debt collectors.
Wait, Mr. Ryuki. Not in front of Shoma.
It's okay, Komeiji. We've already established I'm willing to talk about anything and everything in front of all of our guests here at Date's residence.
Oh. Okay, we can talk about it here.
What do you mean we can talk about it there? We're still within earshot, you know.
Why are you bringing this up now?
Because I can.
I was just a bit curious as to why you took on so much debt. Is it related to women by chance?
What?
For example, maybe you're addicted to cabaret clubs.
What's that?
Date? Oh my god.
I thought I heard something. Couldn't just ignore it.
How the hell are you so puffed? We're just across the room.
How do you have such good hearing?
That too.
He just reacts to certain keywords.
So, what's this about cabaret clubs?
Nothing.
I was just saying that Komeiji might be...
Don't be ridiculous! There's no way I could be addicted to something like that.
Oh, speaking of, Komeiji, I heard you're a regular at Sunfish Pocket.
Oh, are you now, huh?
What?
A friend of mine told me you go there all the time.
I love how they kept the Zero Escape picture there.
According to him, there's a mermaid there that you're really into.
Ooh.
Ah, so you know. You got me. I'm embarrassed to admit I'm so into maid cafes at this age. But yes, you're right. I go there often. But the money problem has nothing to do with that.
No?
The debt is from my living expenses.
You're not a platinum pitchfork kind of guy? The debt is from your living expenses.
That's just how little I've been earning lately.
Well, there's your problem, isn't it, Komeiji? You shouldn't be taking debt for your living expenses. Like, you know, you take on debt as an investment or to service something that will help you earn more money, right? Like, it'll pay for a car, or you'll pay for, you know, a house or something closer to where you work, or something of the sort. You don't take on debt for living expenses like food and stuff, okay? Because you'll always have those living expenses, and now you got interest on top of that. You're better off, like, trying to find cheaper food, or getting people to donate stuff to you, you know? Never, ever take debt for your everyday expenses. That's just a terrible financial decision.
In order to pay my debt, I had to borrow even more.
Yeah, and you'll just spiral into oblivion.
Before I knew it, the interest snowballed out of control.
Let that be a lesson to you, kids.
Anyway, I don't want to talk about this right now.
I know, we were just in like a happy sort of mood, having rescued Shoma.
So please.
Alright, okay. I'll stop ruining everyone's night. Alright, we're done with Komeiji, Date, and Mizuki. Let's start with the Masked Woman. I'm very curious about who you are and what you're doing here. It's the Masked Woman. I don't get to ask her about her slippers, though. Are you going to take off your mask?
No, I will not.
Okay. Well, it was worth a try.
Though I guess it would be more accurate to say I cannot. Not yet.
Really?
This mask is secured in place by an extremely powerful special adhesive developed by NASA.
By NASA?
If you try to take it off by force, it would take my skin with it.
Well, we don't want that to happen.
What? Come on.
Come on, that's what we said about your porno magazine story, okay?
That sounds really bad for your skin.
Yeah.
But you said not yet, right?
Yes, there is a way to remove it.
So why not do it now?
I am a woman of beauty beyond compare.
Really now?
If I remove this mask, blood would erupt from the noses of the 4 men here, and they would die of blood loss.
Well, I mean, we could always step out, and Mizuki can stay, and then she can take a photo of you or something.
In other words, I'm saving your lives by keeping this mask on. Quite kind of me. Wouldn't you agree?
Sure. Thinking about something?
Time. I'm thinking about the passage of time.
Aren't we all? Why are you thinking about time, huh?
Time?
Time goes by so quickly.
Are you running out of time?
Seriously. What is with that woman?
I wonder if she even is a woman, you know? Is it like a red herring just because she looks like a woman and she sounds like one?
She helped us earlier, but that doesn't necessarily mean we can trust her. Why don't you take a peek?
Wink sync, huh?
Wink sync. Will it work? Can we even penetrate her mask? I don't think we can wink sync with anyone else. Oh, that's Shoma. Yeah, no, we can't. I mean, if we could, then we'd just waste our wink sync and we'd be unable to see what she's thinking about. Alright, let's do this. What are you hiding? Huh.
Today is February 11th. National Foundation Day, isn't it?
3 days ago now.
But the doctor decided to give you a special consultation anyway. You should thank him. But I have to say, the doctor is at fault too. That was a bit harsh.
What's going on?
Oh, well...
So this is 3 days ago.
About your remaining life expectancy.
Remaining life expectancy?
This may not offer much comfort coming from me, but...
She's dying.
Please don't feel too down. The doctor's diagnosis isn't always correct.
That was...
interesting.
She seems to have some sort of illness.
And she found out about it 3 days ago. Are you feeling okay?
Why do you ask?
Just concerned.
No reason.
You saw me fight earlier, didn't you?
Yes.
I'm perfectly healthy. There's nothing wrong with me.
Right.
I see. That's good.
The reason why you went to the warehouse district.
I didn't go there. I was there already.
Right. That's right, you do hang out around there, don't you?
What?
I'd rather not have to deal with you laboring under a false impression, so I'll give you some information.
Thank you.
I've been independently looking into the genome editing research at Horodori Institute.
How long? How long have you been doing this?
At Horodori Institute?
Because I can understand why you'd do it once you find out that you're dying.
Yes. I've been trying to get a handle on the movements of the researchers there. They made their move just a few hours ago. They mobilized a big group of them into the warehouse district. So I climbed on a crane and watched the events unfold.
Huh.
You mean you were just watching as Ryuki and I were fighting?
Just observing?
Yes. But I realized that if I didn't step in, the old man and his boy would be killed. That's why I helped. Aren't I generous?
Yeah, kind and generous. Perfect descriptions of your behavior.
Thank you. You thank her too, Shoma.
Shoma, say thank you. Genome editing research?
I told you I'd give you some information.
You also told us that you're generous, so, you know, spill the beans.
That's the extent of what I'll tell you.
Why?
Because someone here may be leaking intel to the Institute.
Someone here. It can't be Date and it can't be Mizuki. I trust them. One of these two? I nearly told her that's ridiculous, then stopped myself. Because, of course, the confidential envelope. Well, that's all that we're gonna get out of her. Shoma. He's silent with his eyes downcast. Are you okay?
I'm fine.
Yeah, sorry about before, about how I put you under the spotlight with Mizuki there.
But really, I guess I should thank you.
And everyone else here.
Thank you for saving me.
Did you say thanks to your dad?
Oh, Ryuki. Straight away. Come on, man.
I don't need to hear him say it. As long as Shoma is safe, that's all I want.
Oh, so wholesome. About the envelope from Horodori Institute. I told Shoma about the fact that I looked inside Komechi's head, and that I saw the envelope containing Horodori Institute secret documents there. I literally pried open his brain and looked inside, and I saw it.
Can you tell me how you're linked to Horodori Institute?
Shoma, answer him.
Please? Komechi's acting like his attorney. Like, answer. Talk to him.
Sorry, but I don't want to talk about that.
Dude, after everything that's happened tonight, you want to hold out on me? You give me blue balls, man.
Why not?
Because I don't.
What the heck? Where is the envelope from Horodori Institute?
I burned it.
Why?
So I don't have it anymore.
I'm gonna have to sync with you, aren't I? How you got kidnapped?
I was at home, and those people in the suits, they came barging in. Then they made me inhale some kind of knockout gas. When I woke up, I was in that warehouse.
Why that warehouse? Was it just because there's a warehouse there?
Did they ask you anything?
I don't know.
You don't know?
I don't remember. Maybe it's because of the gas. I was groggy the whole time.
I can see that. Okay.
I asked a lot of questions, but
I feel like we didn't get many answers. We just know about Date's porno mag history.
what I'm most curious about is the relationship between Shoma and Horodori Institute.
Do you intend to sync?
Do so.
It's all I can do.
What about the hospital?
Don't worry about the hospital.
How long do you think I can last?
I'll be fine.
You do realize that you should be getting medical attention as soon as possible?
It was a laser. It just burned through me.
But I guess there's no point trying to convince you. Knowing you, you're going to do it anyway, aren't you?
I have limited time.
Thank you. I'm blessed to have such an understanding partner.
Jeez.
Yeah. Accept my
Shoma,
compliment.
There's one thing I want to ask you.
Yeah, can you inhale this handkerchief? I think it smells like knockout gas.
Will you let me look inside your mind?
Oh, sorry. Okay, yeah, we'll just directly ask him if we can question him.
What?
Shoma, I think it's a good idea too.
Here comes Attorney Komeiji.
Could you help Mr. Ryuki out?
But this is all out of nowhere.
No it's not. You got kidnapped this evening and you refused to tell me shit. So, yeah, I'm gonna have to do this.
Why not help him? Ryuki and your dad saved your life.
Come on.
You need to repay the debts you owe.
Yeah, same goes for you, Komeiji. Repay the debts you owe.
It's just the right thing to do.
Although I know it's easier said than done for him. But Shoma, you can definitely do that.
Fine. Then
Then, to ABIS we go. ABIS HQ, it's 1:35 in the morning. No time to sleep. Boss and Peter practically live here.
The machine looks pretty intimidating seeing it like this. I'm getting a bit nervous.
It'll be fine.
But you already have experience with it.
I don't intend on swapping bodies tonight.
There's nothing to worry about.
By the way, about Horodori Institute. We started searching the place. We have the staff in custody now, and they're being questioned over at HQ.
Nice. Are we gonna sync with each one of them, one by one?
But they're all refusing to talk.
Exactly what I said.
It's going to take some time to get info out of them.
Ryuki, about your shoulder.
You know what? If you guys are so concerned about my shoulder, you can operate on me while I'm in Somnium, okay? You got 6 minutes where I'm under anesthetic.
It's fine. Please begin.
Pewter.
Peter, don't say the line.
Very well.
I swear to God, if you remind me about the 6 minutes thing, I'll be very upset. It means you don't trust me. Here we go.
Ryuki, are you ready?
I am.
Yes, I'm good to go.
All right then. Let's begin.
Oh my God, he didn't say it. We're going in. Shoma, spill your secrets.